Today's story's original part. Once upon a time, when there was no part, there was a village. Everyone lived happily ever after. But the chief was very worried because the village is full of poop. Back then, it didn't show any poo-poo signs. Everyone was literally pooping everywhere. So, everywhere in the village was dirty because of poop.
My tongue is always so dirty. I can't walk around because the road is full of poop. It's so hard to live. I need to solve this problem.
The streets of the village were really full of poop and about to overflowing.
God, please tell me how I can make village without poop.
At that time, God heard the chief said prayer, and he was surprised. Why are so many dirty poop in the human world? What a trouble! How can I solve the problem? I really don't know how. God was thinking about it, talked to the chief himself. I've heard your troubles. Well, how can I solve the problem?
I think there should be a signal before the poops come out. Something like a loud noise. Everyone can hear the sound and run away. Or they can prepare themselves.
Okay, chief. Tomorrow morning, you'll hear the sound of poop before it comes out. The next day, before the poop came out, there was a sound from animals.
By the way, what do I call these sounds? Where are the trash? Where are trash? I should say hurt to mean hurt the trash. If you hear hurt from now on, run away or poop at the appointed place.
After the part, the village turned clean. Those of you who hear this story were curious about the original part, right? Today, we run the original part, leave it or not. But if you get a signal, solve it quickly. Today's story is Wenny Man. Once upon a time, there lived an old man in a village. The old man had a bump, and he sang very well. Oh, I'm such a good at singing. The singing is so fun. People wondered how he could sing well, but he didn't know why either. People thought it was a bump. Maybe my bump likes some bump. But there was an old woman who was jealous of old man.
I'm angry. Why is that old man good when I can sing? Why can't I sing when I have a bump?
There's a rumor going around about old man's song bump. The goblin who lived in the mountain behind heard the news. I'll buy a song bump from the old man and become a singing king. The goblin went to see old man. I'll give you some gold and sell your song bump. The goblin gave him gold and took old man's bump. And the goblin who went to the mountain behind sang, but it was the same as before. the old man, the old woman went to the mountain behind to sell the bomb to the goblin.
Goblin! Buy my song bomb too! It's going to be cheaper than old man's one!
You bro, this is just a bomb, not a singing bomb. Yes, take my bomb too, and be a king of singing. This old woman was greedy, so she ended up two bombs. Those of you who hear this story, there's a big drawback to others. But if you try to get rid of your shortcomings by being greedy, it can get worse. Today's story is two parts. There live a big part and a small part in two villages.
My body is big, but the part sound is too small. If I talk loudly, I could be a better person.
The big part in the upper village liked her body, but her confidence was very low because her part was so small. My body is very small, but the part sound is so loud. So when I part, other people get surprised. The small part in the lower village was timid, so he wanted to have the sound of a little part. Then one day, they met each other on their way to an isolated mountain pass. They were so surprised that they parted at the same time.
Oh my gosh! Wait! I can't believe there's such a loud part! Your part sound is so cool!
I was so surprised too to think of it. Your part is too small, so people me. The two who like each other's parts decide to be friends, and they went to the upper village together. As soon as they arrived, a small part started parting.
Oh! The parting sound of village part has become cool!
Then the two parts went to the lower village, and the small part parted.
The part of our village's part has become very low. I can hear his part well. He won't be emerald.
These two parts became friends and lived happily ever after. Those of you who hear this story have some disadvantages that you're ashamed of. But with a good friend, you will be able to be confident. Today's story is The Liar. A merchant selling weapons was selling spears in a village.
Here's a spear that can pierce any shield. Buy a lot.
And all the villagers bought all spears.
What a nice spear. With this spear, there's nothing to worry about.
And the next day, the merchant brought the shield and started selling it.
Everyone, this shield is a shield that can break any spear in the world. If everyone buys the shield, you don't get hurt anywhere.
The villagers started to buy shields like yesterday, and within a short time, all the shields were sold. Then, suddenly, a villager started talking.
I bought a spear yesterday, and suddenly I have a question. The spear you sell penetrate every shield, and the shield block every spear. So, what happens when you bump into each other? Yes, I don't know. I don't know.
The merchant brushed it and ran away. Then people around them found out that they were fooled. their shield and spears behind. Those of you who hear this story have times when you lie like a merchant. However, if you lie, you will get caught someday.